Hey Wally, I thought you might be interested in seeing my router and knowing a little bit more about it. It's a Porta-Cable, American Classic. This is probably, let me see, it's probably about 30 years old now, or maybe a little older. Done a lot of custom cabinetry and countertops and you name it. Woodwork for restoration work in old houses, and you can see I have a variety of different kinds of bits down in here. When I was building houses, we did all of the woodworking from the frame up to the roof and windows and all of the finish work inside, and I enjoyed doing the finish work the best, I think. But yeah, this router has served me well over the years. This one only has a 1/4-inch collet. If you have the finances available or you can find a good deal, I would recommend getting one with a 1/2-inch collet on it, because there are many more bits that you can choose from to use in one with a 1/2-inch collet. And but this one has served me for many years. I did have one with a 1/2-inch collet. After I was done doing most of my major cabinet work, and I ended up giving it to a friend of mine back in Pennsylvania who was just pretty much getting started into doing cabinet work. So I've kept this one for my own use here now that I'm retired. And another thing that you can never have too many of is clamps, and clamps of all different kinds, because you never know what you're going to need, whether they're spring clamps like this, or these are called Jorgensen clamps. These are awesome for doing woodworking, or when you're doing countertops like I did lots of, you can never have too many pipe clamps. And from ones that are 5 or 6 feet long all the way up to 3 foot long. And then I have these bar clamps and other self-ratcheting ones. Yeah, you can never have too many clamps. They're very useful, and especially when I was doing custom countertops, you got to remember that my house building was done back in the 80s and 90s, mostly up until about 2001 or 2. The popular kind of countertop then was Formica with wood edges, and so I did a number of countertops, not in just the houses that I built, but also for other customers. As well as doing countertops that had Formica all the way around, and I did some solid surface countertops as well. So yeah, lots of fun doing woodworking over the years, as well as making a living at it. So just some things that would be of interest to you, Wally. If you're going to buy a router, you definitely have to have clamps. There's not much that you can do without clamps. And depending on what you're using your router for, these kind of bits down in here that have the roller wheels on them, those run along the outside edge to give you different profiles. Round over bits or beveling bits, or Roman OGs, that yellow one, and there's a couple more like it down there called a Roman OG. And beading bits like that one there. And yeah, just all kinds of different bits that you can use. So I thought you'd find that interesting. Thanks for watching all, and hope someone else besides Wally found this interesting. Bye now.